Alright, so we are finished working on the Ryusei-Go III. We finished building him, and then we built the core, we built the legs, we built the arms, and then because it's the Ryusei-Go, we also built the two rail cannons and then the two blasters that he has on the sides. I think there is an additional set that you can buy, and then that will have two additional weapons. Maybe it has two melee weapons, I think, and two more blasters so that you can equip it to the Ryusei-Go. But even though we've built everything with the exception of the additional set, there is still more that we can do with the Ryusei-Go. Also, I apologize if there was like background noise. That's the heater. It's really cold this time of year, so there might be a little bit of that in the background. But I did want to show off the Ryusei-Go, and then I'm going to show it off in its what is it called? It's like a walker. It's the shelling mode. So in the shelling mode, it's on its four legs. So instead of it being standing upright, it's on four legs, and then they did use it in the show. It helps with aiming, so it improves like the hit rate in ground battles, and then it also helps to absorb the impact when it's shooting. So if you remember, they had an illegal weapon in Iron-Blooded Orphans, and so he would need to brace for that. And so the shelling, because of the recoil on that, the shelling would also help with that. So yeah, I guess it would also help it with movement, just because it's on four legs instead of the regular two, even though they have rockets and a lot of other stuff that helps them with the maneuverability. It also so it does come with two melee weapons in the option set, and then I am actually also missing some stickers. So I am missing all of the stickers here. I think there are two stickers on the rail cannons, and then two more stickers on the boosters on the back. But anyways, let's use this brand new little rotating display stand so that we can look at him without having to move the camera or anything. It makes it easier because of the limited space that I have. It's very fast. Let's rotate it again. Now we're rotating slower. I think the stickers. So you would add the sticker there, and there. Also, I just noticed that those aren't even. I need to fix that. I wasn't able to see the back of him for a little bit. All right, one more rotation. Just a very slow one. And yeah, I will fix that. And then we're gonna turn it into the shelling mode, and then we'll do a couple rotations there. I think we can do like really slow ones. All right, so here we have it in the shelling mode. So this was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. It's not hard, it's just harder than I thought that it would be. Once you know what you're doing, it's pretty simple. But I will not be switching it between the two different modes. I think I'm gonna decide which one I want to leave it on as just the standard like anthropomorphic Gundam, or if I want to keep it in shelling mode. But yeah, once you know what you're doing, I think it would be easy, but I am gonna leave it as either the shelling mode or just a regular standing up Gundam mode. Well, I guess it's a Gundam frame either way, but like the standing up anthropomorphic mode. Yeah. So let's take a look at it. Rotate it. Here's one fast. Then here's a slow one. Then a slower one. Just take it in. You can see the blasters. They're all moved. The bottom. This is actually going up. I don't remember if I have to place that down. I think it sticks up either way. But yeah. So, just for reference, this is what the shelling mode looks like. So, I mean, what do you think? Does it look like I did it right? Got the shelling mode here with the two arms now being... It's like you have to first straighten out the back and then change the head a little bit and the shoulders, make some room, move the arms forward. There you go. And then you move like the two plates that are under the that are on the forearms. You move those in front of the hands, like so, and that's what it uses to crawl. So that becomes its two new hands, and then you see, two new hands, and the hands are in there, and then the feet. You can actually make the feet better. But you just basically just twist the body, and then you move the feet backwards. So if it was standing up, you would move it backwards, like you're bending your knee. That's basically all that it's doing here. It's just the leg is bending backwards because you twist the front, the top half. You rotate it 180 degrees so that it's now facing the other way. So this is facing like you're bending your knee backwards, and then this is your arm. You're just basically just bending your arm forward, but you have these plates in front of the forearms that are now being used to support your weight. So you're using those as hands, as seen in number 5. And it's, yeah, see, you rotate, and then you bend the knees backward, and then you move the head forward. So you can see the head here. It looks like it's connected. Oh, shoot, I hit it. And then, yeah, you see, it looks like it's connected. And then you move the top half forward from the back up to the front, and then you remove these actually. So I don't know why you would have to remove them, but you do. You remove them, and then you're done. You're in shelling mode. I guess you could actually keep these if you chose. If you really wanted to, you could just leave this there. But according to the instructions, you're supposed to take it off. So I think, dang, it's rough. What do you think I should do? Should I leave it in shelling mode, or should I put it back on its 2 feet and then leave it like that and display it like that? I do like being able to leave it in shelling mode because it's unique to the Ryusei-Go. Whereas every other Gundam, you're going to see just standing up. Like Gundam Wing, Barbatos, or the one that was in Japan also. They're all just standing. But the Ryusei-Go can go into this mode. I think I can just fix it up a little bit, make it look exactly the way that I want, and then leave it in shelling mode. At least for a while. I'm not going to be switching it back and forth, but I think I'm going to leave it in shelling mode for a while. Anyways, thank you so much. I really am happy with the Ryusei-Go. I think it looks amazing. Oh shoot. Actually, the skirt, I didn't know what to do with. According to the guide, it looks like the skirt kind of just lifts up. And I lifted it up again. I lifted it down when I was rotating it, and then I lifted it up again, it looks like, because that's what made it easier. But yeah, let me know what you think. Should I leave it in the shelling mode? Should I put it back in its 2 legs? What do you think looks better? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to wear your seatbelts and use your turn signals. Right. Of course, use your seatbelts, but what I usually say at the end of my videos is to use your turn signals. Anyways, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you for 50. I'm back at 50. I went down one and I was really bummed about it. Also, I think moving forward, I'm going to change the format of my Gundam videos because I don't think a lot of people like it. If you like it, let me know. But I don't think a lot of people like the Gundam ones. Of course, the Power Rangers ones, they always do really good. Well, they do good for me. So they do really good. But the Gundam ones struggle, and I want people to like the Gundam ones because I love the Gundams. I don't plan on stopping them just because people don't watch the videos. But use your turn signals. Thank you so much for 50.